And we're back.
No.
So, yeah, Lithari, as you wrench the door of the forge open, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, good at those.
Okay, yep, that is enough.
Okay.
You wrench the door open and manage to step back in time as your opening of the door of the forge seems to shatter some sort of magical barrier that was being held in place, and from the door spills forth. That's the wrong button. A large fire elemental. Much larger than the Firegeists that you fought previously, this thing is a roaring inferno in front of you.
Just realised, could have been 5 of them if it would have been the same as since we fought 5 guys.
They could well have been 5 fire elementals, but no.
Yeah, I think the reason there was 5 fire guys in there is because over its lifetime it had to have 5 fire elementals fuel it. This one's being relatively recent, probably didn't need that. Okay.
Out of character, that is an excellent deduction. In character, you have no fucking idea.
Exactly. I wouldn't have thought that'd be a hard deduction.
Oh yes, I need to roll it into the initiative order, but Lithari, you still have I guess like a... No, I guess you still have your full action.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
My sword.
That is a hit.
And should I bother rolling?
No.
Oh, you should have also had advantage.
Oh.
You should have, yes. Do you want to roll in case you crit?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay, yeah, you strike it instantly with your sword. You take 10 points of fire damage as the elemental's form like consumes your arm as you swing.
Okay.
Which is yeah, that's halved because of your abilities.
And is it a bonus action to switch weapons, or?
I think you can put one away for.
You can't. The weird thing is you can't sheath and draw in the same action, but you can drop the weapon and draw with the same action, which is bonkers. But that's what you have to do.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna back up. Oh. I'm gonna back up.
Yeah, you can move away for free because you don't take attack opportunity in your wraith form.
And take out, or I guess put away my sword.
Okay, yeah, you sheath the sword. Yeah, your form sort of like flickers at the edges a little bit, but doesn't subside just yet. Because it lasts for a minute. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should have been keeping track. I haven't been.
It's 3 rounds now, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the 3rd round.
Yeah, so you've got 7 more. Vondal. There is a roaring fire elemental directly in front of you.
There is indeed. I want the spiritual weapon, the other side of it.
Oh wait, I just realised. I actually forgot to reorder the initiative. Yeah, you can summon a spiritual weapon. Remember, you can drag that out yourself. Oops, I scrolled too far.
There it is.
Okay.
You can barely see it, but there it is.
Yeah, it's a little bit camouflaged, but it's fine. Yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Roll me some
Bada
force damage. Cool. Yeah, the blade swings through the fire elemental, like damaging its form.
Nothing. No, I'm gonna action to disengage and instead stand there.
Okay. Kelariis.
I would like to channel divinity with the vow of enmity
Okay.
because advantage. And
What do you say to this elemental?
oh god, just God, I don't know. What do I say to it? Just like
By fire, be purged.
no,
No,
that's
not
what
by
I say to
fire.
it.
No, not by. By radiance.
By radiance.
By light, be purged.
No, it's like I think it's probably like I look at it just like I'm going to be taking care of you,
Okay.
which isn't as cool, but Kelariis isn't about cool words.
Okay.
It's fine.
So yeah, you vow of enmity it.
That hits.
Yes.
Okay. Do that, and we'll hit again. Maybe.
Okay.
Yes. I think I'll add smite to that one.
That's a hit. Yep.
Well. Yes. Oh, that was. not great.
Wow. Okay. It'll do. Yeah. So you carve like two great like swathes through this fire elemental. One of them bursting with radiant energy. You take 13 points of fire damage as the flames wash over you with each swing.
Fun. That's 13 total, right?
13 total.
Okay.
Something happens you can't see. Fire elemental.
Still within 15 feet. Do I?
Yes. Yeah. Roll me the thing.
More magic.
It needs to make a saving throw first.
Oh!
It's wisdom, not dex.
Oh, wait.
Yep.
Oh yes.
Also, we can see
Oops.
those.
Wow, that's a natural one.
Aha!
Yeah, I'll fix it so you can't see it now.
23 radiant damage.
23 radiant damage. Nice. Okay, so you notice immediately that basically the fire elemental is it's not at its strongest as you would expect it to be. Like it certainly seems to have had its like energy drained to a certain point. It seems fatigued. And like as you're swinging at it, it's sort of like you're taking chunks out of it, and its reactions are like delayed in like trying to defend itself. And yeah, you already seem to be doing a significant amount of damage to it before it can even sort of turn on you guys. But turn on you it does. And it's going to flail at the two closest things to it that it can hit. So that is Grim and Kelariis. Kelariis, a 19 against you.
No.
Grim, a 21 against you.
That's a hit.
Okay. You take. You take 15 fire damage and are now on fire.
Ouch.
Oh wait, no, sorry. You take 10 fire damage, and at the start of your turn, you take 5. So, not that matters, but because it's now the start of your turn. So,
Yes. That is unfortunate. Wait, just straight up 15 fire damage, right?
yes.
I will. I guess I'll just do my thing of hitting it. I'm gonna try it once.
Okay,
Ouch, that's unfortunate.
that is not a hit.
And then I will have Kelariis make another attack
Okay.
with Commander Strike.
Hit it. Be. Oh, jeez. Thank God for advantage.
Thank God for advantage.
That's not great. Wow, that's...
Oh,
That is sufficient. With the final bow, you sort of you bring it down as it's like ignites Grim with its flaming strike, and he's just like, hit it now! And you hit it from behind, and you like tear through the fabric of the magic that's holding it together with your magic sword. And yeah, the elemental is torn asunder. You take 5 fire damage as the
Oh.
flickering embers scorch you through your armor. Cool. So that is the end of the initiative. That makes it round 10. At the beginning of the round, or as this all happens, from somewhere further back in the fortress, you hear a low
What the fuck? Oh no.
Now we really have to go.
sound of a horn.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, so Arya. I will point out, Grim is still on fire.
yep.
Somebody may want to put him out with their
Yeah, I
action.
was gonna say, can I run over and put him out?
Oh, how sweet.
Sure. You run up to him and just like swing your cloak over him and just like. Boop, 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 boop.
And then I yell, we gotta run.
Okay.
Where?
I don't know.
And how? Oh, shit.
Now you still have like 20 feet of movement. So
Guess we're just going back out the way we came.
okay.
What is this guy over here doing? Is he just like
He's
Cowering.
terrified? Okay, cool. We're just gonna leave him there.
Yeah. Slow us down too much.
Lithari.
I'm gonna kind of, I just took out my bow, and I'm gonna sling it back over my shoulder, take out my sword again,
Yep.
and kind of look at Kelariis, and say, well done, but I think we should probably get out of here, and I'm gonna use Rally.
Oh, okay.
What does Rally do?
You get temp HP.
Oh, thank you. Oh, right, yes.
Temporary hit.
3.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, you gain 3
Sorry
temp
that I
hit
didn't
points.
know. Thank you.
And I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okie dokie. Make an acrobatics check to ignore the difficult terrain of the table.
Okay. Oh, that's advantage.
Yep, cool. You flip over the table athletically. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Cool. Vondal. Oh yeah, God, I forgot how far you can run. Damn, what else?
I guess I'm dashing.
Okay. Oh yes, before I need to.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Carry on with your turn.
I think that's all I'm doing. Just dashing. Go Kelariis.
Yep, it's Claris's turn.
Gonna start running. So that's 20. 30, and then I'll dash, so 6. Awesome, I can just see the edge of Vondal's token. This is great.
Okay, that flips it over to Grim's turn.
Okay. Before I move, like, when I see like the Forge Master, it doesn't look like he's carrying any books or anything on him, right?
Grim.
Give me a perception check.
Just want to make sure we don't like leave here and it's like, oh yeah, all the important books. He was just carrying them.
He's gonna.
Oh, I should actually. His body is probably completely immolated because the fire elemental like spilled out on top of him.
Well, I also assume the books are burned in that case.
Well, yeah. Aside from the charred corpse, you spot essentially a like he's carrying a set of smith's tools, but if he was carrying anything else, it's long incinerated.
Oh well.
Well, there were missing tools, but I guess we'll have to make do. 1, 2, 5. There we go.
Okay. 11 rounds. Arya.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna keep going.
dashy. Lithari?
Is the door ahead of me closed?
It's still open.
Still open? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Sure.
That's actually a good idea.
So you're like running across the bridge, you like pause for a moment, just like, okay, I'm ready.
Go, go, go.
And then I'm gonna move. Seven. I don't see anybody, I assume.
No, you do not.
Then I'm just gonna move on the inside of the door and wait for everybody.
Okay.
Hold
Vondal?
my action to attack if anyone.
Okay, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
And then. Okay. I guess what I was gonna say to Lithari, we should try going out that side door rather than the door we came into this corridor from.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
Okay. Kelariis?
Just. I'm assuming I've seen them all kind of run out the door. What I can.
Yeah. They all ran off ahead of you, like, out of the door.
Buy.
And the direction was get out the way we came in, so.
Yeah. I have 6. If I don't see anything, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I hate not being able to see as I move.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see me now.
No,
No,
I
she can't.
Actually.
Oh.
I can see the light from Kelariis' torch.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see you the second you moved out of that doorway.
My fucking sword has just been glowing this entire time.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So that you can see within 10 feet.
Vondal and Lithari, roll me perception checks. Okay.
Box.
Lithari, your acute hearing picks up some from the way the sound is muffled, you assume the doors up ahead have been closed again. But you can hear a loud, authoritative voice shouting something in a language you don't understand from what sounds like further away than the courtyard. Maybe it's the floor above you. And then a voice responds from down in the courtyard, and then it is silent.
Did it sound like the voice down in the courtyard was closer to this door or this door, or can I not tell?
It came from the courtyard. It's difficult to tell.
Yeah. All right.
Grim.
Gotta keep these legs in motion.
Yeah.
Fine.
Don't want to get outpaced by the elf.
I don't think I have a choice.
No, you don't.
He really doesn't have a choice. The elf's got 10 feet more
Okay.
movement than him.
Round 12. Arya. Is that all you can do? Oh no, yeah, you're dashing now. Okay,
Yeah, sorry, I was
cool.
counting.
No worries. Well, sorry.
I'm going to turn to Vondal, kind of, and say, okay, here's what we're going to do. You lead Arya and Grim down the other door, while me and Kelariis draw their fire from the first door. And we'll break through. And once that happens, you break through and surprise them, and we all escape. Got it?
Very well.
You kind of cut out at the beginning
Yeah.
of that.
What was that?
I kind of missed the first half of what you said.
You're with me.
Okay.
You hear Grim's voice in the back, like, "What was that?" And Vondal just yells, "You're with me."
And then I'm gonna run
Okay.
over here.
Dashy, 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 dashy. What? You can pretend you can't see through the door because I haven't put the vision blockade back yet.
I can't. Yeah, from
Oh,
where
you-
I am, I can't see.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the vision blocker, like the door is closed, but I'm not going to bother putting the vision blocker back because it's a fiddle. Vondal.
And he's just gonna be like, "Go on then, you two." And off he goes.
You two with me.
I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay. Kallistrate.
All
You
right.
heard the man.
I'm assuming I heard that, so I'm
Yep.
gonna move forward because I definitely can't see her right now.
Mm.
4. Oops.
Well, you only remember one door.
This is true.
But then in each case, she would have heard the first door. So
Yeah,
she'd-
but that's where she's going anyway.
Assume.
So.
Yeah.
3, 6. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I actually probably would have moved at an angle, so I'd probably be closer, like.
Yeah.
Can I actually get there from? Wait.
You can get pretty much to the edge. Yeah.
There. Okay. Yep. Close enough.
Okay. Lithari, you hear another word barked from somewhere above you. You assume it's a word. It's very short. Grim.
I will run it. Or well, actually, I can go down the diagonal. You're right. I will actually like try and grab a bead of force out of my bag.
Yep.
So I have it ready.
Okay, what's in your hand?
And that's it.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh.
forgot one thing. Second wind.
Okay. You stop yourself behind Vondal, like.
And I'm back up to full. Woohoo.
Okay.
This is the
Wow.
closest we've ever got to a proper military mission now, Grim.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, to be honest, I wouldn't say there's anything proper about this mission.
Oh,
Wait, isn't Arya with the other group?
yeah.
That's
Well, that was the intention. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, that's fair.
If she didn't hear or forgot or misunderstood.
Yeah, I totally thought I was just good, but I can go back.
Well, Arya understood, but the question is, what do you want to do?
No, I misunderstood.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, Arya understood. So, what do you want to do?
Well,
That's only 30 feet, so. You can dash to the other side of the door if you want. Or you could hide behind the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I recommended.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mark up a turn.
So we're just going and like fucking shit up as much as we can, right?
basically. Do you
Okay,
think?
cool.
Okay.
Do you think the others are ready? I kind
I
of
think
say
so.
the Kelariis.
Oh yeah, I think so.
All right, then I guess I run through the door.
Okay.
Here we go.
You run, you like wrench open the door, step out into the courtyard. The moment you step out into the courtyard, pause for a moment.
Okay.
Oh no.
Because you see in front of you, the phalanx has been reformed to basically cover the entire courtyard with a significantly large number of new members. I'm actually going to pause the battle music for a second.
God, I wish I could see what's going on.
I know, same.
Uh,
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that's sinister.
It's there's a lot going on. Is the
Okay.
answer.
So you
Oh,
you
no.
you run out of the door, and this sight is what greets you. And as you look up, the balcony above you is filled with probably about like 5 or 10 more men. It's difficult to tell because they're standing in ranks and they're like a long way above you. They're like a floor above you. However, in the middle of this group is the one that's standing above you is a duergar in what looks like it's probably like it's a breastplate and chain. But on his breastplate is a fairly ostentatious death's head in white gold. And he is looking down into the corridor and into the courtyard. And as you run out, he says something in the language that you don't understand, and everybody stands to attention. And like this is a full like rank of dudes holding short swords and large shields, like aiming at you. Everybody levels their crossbows. He doesn't say anything to you yet, but from your military training, the intention was definitely like hold your fire.
Okay, I'm going to step here. And I don't want to cause a commotion because I don't want to trigger the ambush just yet. And I'm just gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, yeah. You enter a defensive stance. Vondal, you assume Lithari has gone, but you can't hear the sounds of combat from outside.
I guess I will hold action until I hear something.
Okay.
Like, until I hear combat, at which point I'll... Well,
Remember, you can't hold movement.
Well, can I reach the door from here? It'll have to be inside that little corridory bit.
Yeah, you can. Basically that little corridory bit is just like it's like a small inlet to accommodate for the thicker walls of the fortress.
So I could open the door from where I
No, you'd have to be in the little gap.
Okay. In which case, I will stand in the little gap.
Essentially, the little gap exists as like a sort of a thing that if somebody were to open the doors, if this was a defensive siege, somebody could stand here with a shield and spear and block the entire doorway.
But yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and wait till I hear
Okay.
a commotion.
Like hold up your hand.
Yeah.
Kelariis, Lithari like bursts through the door.
Oh boy. And I don't hear her fighting anything.
You don't hear fighting straight away, no.
For once in her entire life.
I
I'm
know,
really
right?
worried about this now.
Fuck's
But
sake.
the intention was definitely for you guys to go out, so you can at least move.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna do that.
Okay. So
30. Oh wow! Holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, you see the same phalanx formation with maybe 5 to 10 more dudes armed with crossbows above you, and a man in fairly ostentatious black plate above you. Well, it's a black breastplate.
yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
Lithari motions to stand on her, for her to Kelariis to stand like right here.
oh, okay. Fucking, that's gonna be great. Oh man. I'm gonna stop there and I'm gonna fucking heal myself because, oh boy.
Okay, yeah, you just like put hand to chest and just let the magic reinvigorate you.
Yeah.
Schwam.
It's not God, I'm just gonna put myself to full. Excuse me while I do math very quickly.
Oh no, math.
Math.
D&D
In
math.
this D&D session. In this D&D session, more
It's
likely.
more likely than you think.
It's more likely than you think.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know if we should
So-
be standing right next to each other, but I've already moved, so fuck it.
So
Oh,
from
well.
from the balcony above you, the duergar wearing the Death's Head armor looks down at you too, and in rough common says to you, Surface intruders, put down your weapons.
Well, what do you intend to do with us once that happens?
You are prisoners of the duergar Empire now. Escape is not possible.
I just kind of turned to Kelariis and I go, well, I guess that answers that question.
Yeah, I mean,
And then, yeah, she doesn't stop or do anything else.
Okay, so you're not putting your weapons down.
Nope,
Okay.
I'm not.
About 5 to 10 crossbows are leveled at you very intently. But that is the end. Grim?
I will. Should I stand? Should I go? I guess I'll stand here and then just. I guess I kind of have to hold my action in order to do anything.
Well, you can't really hold an action because it's going to be the end of the turn immediately after you, so...
Oh wait, doesn't. Oh, okay. Well, doesn't that last until the start of your turn, holding an action?
No, it ends at the start of the initiative tick, I believe.
Oh,
Seems
well.
kind of weird.
Does a bit better.
Well, that's fine.
Let's check our useful resource.
Hooray! How useful.
I should probably put like the link to this in the video description for people, but...
Oh yeah, you need this handy resource. It explains basically all the game mechanics.
I should probably open it.
Specify by your ready action.
Like, that doesn't say.
First, you choose a beautiful circumstance will trigger a reaction, then you move your reaction. Choose the action you will take in response to that trigger, or you choose to move to feed in response to it. Oh no, so you can move as a. So it's move or action, not both. Okay.
Okay.
Trigger occurs. You can either set the reaction right after the trigger finishes, or ignore it.
Well, I guess you know what, I don't really want to be throwing my bead like anyway without like knowing it's absolutely necessary. So I guess I'll just hold here and just stand in the defensive stats in case anything comes in.
Okay. Yeah, we'll count that as dodge.
Yep. That was what I said.
Arya? Oh, that's another turn tick.
Could I shoot over both of their heads, potentially? If needs be? Like if I got behind them?
Yeah, allies don't block line of sight.
Great.
Besides, you're taller than us. You could stand on the table too.
Yes, that's true.
Hop up on the table. I'll
Okay.
hold my action.
Yeah, you bounce on the edge of the table with an arrow knocked. It's a nice table.
It is a nice table.
Lithari.
So they haven't fired, but they
They haven't fired yet.
yet. Keyword yet.
Being yet.
In mechanical terms, it's almost as if they have a readied action to see what you're going to do.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going. Oh boy.
Oh, shit, that's...
Oh, there's a lot going on, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. Just a little bit.
What does it look like they'll fire on me if I try to move at all? Or
Almost
is
Well,
definitely.
you suspect that you've been on the end of a crossbow exchange before. Usually, if you do anything that is even be remotely perceived as aggressive, they will shoot you.
And is it? What's the cost for picking up something off the ground, like a weapon off the ground?
It's a free action, I believe.
Okay.
Because yeah, you get what's called an interact action,
Okay.
which is it's a free action, but you can only have one per round.
Then I'm going to yeah, I'm gonna turn to Kelariis, wink, and then hold my hands up in the air, and drop my sword.
Okay.
And I'm going to, like, get ready, like, I'm gonna, if they move forward at any point to kind of, like, apprehend us, then I'm gonna shout, now.
Okay. Vondal, still nothing happening.
Hold action until I hear a commotion, then open the door.
Okay. Kelariis. They're now looking you expectantly, as if you should drop your weapon.
I'm also taking the dodge action.
You can't take the dodge action and hold an action.
Does yelling out of...
Oh, yeah, no, okay. No, I'll allow that.
Okay.
Oh god. I don't want to, but I think I trust Lithari, so I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing and
Okay.
put my sword down. Trying to think of the best way to be prepared to hit people. I guess if Lithari indicates to the others, can I swoop up my sword in the same action as I attack, or like for a held action, or would that be just like one or the other thing?
I think it's a one or the other case because you've got to react on a split-second trigger.
Oh, okay. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself because fuck it, why not? It's a bonus action, and then I will.
What components does that have?
Oh shit, that's a good. I think it's every. Ah, fuck.
Every.
No, yeah, no. I have to talk to do that. Just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold, and if they move towards us, I'm gonna just shoot. Excuse me. Sorry. When Lithari tells the others to go, because I know that that's part of the plan, I'm just gonna lightning that way or something. I don't know.
Oh, you're just gonna lightning breath some dudes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because, I mean, if shit's kicking off, shit's kicking off.
Okay.
You know?
So you both put down your weapons, yeah?
Yeah. I don't like this.
With that, some sort of signal is given in Undercommon, and one of the duergar steps forward. Trigger.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I was hoping for more of them to step forward. But, yeah.
Alas.
Can still choose to drop it.
Yeah, you can choose to lose the action.
And you also lose your reaction. But... oh well.
I'm
No,
realizing
yeah,
that
I'm gonna shout.
Okay. Now, so
Okay.
that's
no.
Vondal's trigger. Door
Open the door.
opens. I need to go to a different layer to do that.
I guess I'm kind of open the door and also somewhat standing aside because I want to let those like Grim through.
Yeah, that's assumed by the fact that you guys are allies. You do
Right
not. You
then.
never intentionally get in each other's way unless you tell me you are.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
A lot
That's a
of
lot of
dudes.
Well, I guess when he opens the door, he also somewhat turns back to Grim and goes, "You might want to use the bead.
Okay.
Can you get it to the other side of the room?"
Well, it's not his turn.
Not my
Oh
turn.
yeah. I know, but I was,
So yeah, Kelariis, Lithari has yelled. That's your trigger.
Oh, Jesus, it's gonna go fucking wrong. But
You just go.
I guess to hit the most that way, either way is fine. This way.
That
probably,
will hit
because
3 of them if you do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'll hit 3 either way, so I'll just probably to the one that went forward.
Okay.
Let me check because It went up at some point, and I don't remember how many dice because I don't use it super often.
Yes, it'll say somewhere in your sheet.
Yes.
like-
It's just 3d6 now.
2d6. Okay, so roll that for me. And it's a dexterity saving throw?
Wow, holy shit, that was bad. Yes, it's a dex save.
Okay.
Great.
No.
So,
idea.
Lithari, like, you as you yell, like, Kelariis, like, instead of, like, taking up her sword again, just turns round and unleashes an all too familiar breath weapon.
Excuse me?
Dun dun dun! Killed many Dragonborn.
I know.
That thing we didn't question and really should have.
To be
It's
fair,
fine.
she said fought, not killed. But
Yeah.
I mean, given by the fact that you're still here, I think that was implied.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not always a... Hey,
But still.
So, yeah, dexterity
I can't
saving
wait to
throws.
shot with a bunch of crossbow bolts, guys.
Yeah, that's
Why is
not
this
gonna
not?
be great.
Oh, there we go. Okay, okay.
that's
So
not gonna be great.
they save for half. So
That was a sad roll. I hate this breath weapon. It like never rolls well.
it has never rolled well.
Well, it's
Hey,
like
at
1
least you
point,
save for half.
like 1.5 points below average. So
Okay.
Yeah, at least you save for half.
It's still pretty bad though.
Flame.
yeah.
I'd rather have a
Breath
level
weapon.
1 breath weapon than a level 1 sacred flame.
That's true. Okay, so
This is-
yeah, you unleash the breath weapon. The moment that happens, Kelariis, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
That's not- Oh. Jesus, that's a lot of rolls. Oh fuck yes!
Yes.
Fuck yes!
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
that
got the
is 23 halved. So you take 11 piercing damage as like all of these crossbow bolts from the roof are launched towards you.
Boy, I'm glad I healed myself.
Yep.
Oops,
And that puts us back into initiative.
Oh wait, I should have done that. Man.
Mortal Kombat!
Kind
Well,
of
puts us back into combat rather. And immediately their response is that guy is going to that guy steps back into the phalanx, whatever, and then the entire phalanx takes a step forwards. Chum. Except for those guys who actually can't.
I've just thought as well. My aura's still on. Probably.
Is it? Did you keep it on?
I mean, I don't think he would have necessarily dismissed it.
Okay.
I don't see why he would have
To
done
be
it.
fair, he did know we were running back.
Then roll it now as they step into it.
And it's concentration up to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's not
okay.
like it-
I'll say this works. So, wisdom save. I know what their wisdom is, so I can just roll a dice to save time. That is a fail.
Nice.
So, the cherubs swarm out of the door and attack the nearest duergar. So yeah, they all step forwards a pace. And then there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the guys in the second phalanx would not throw yet. Actually, no, they probably would. So, oh, I realised actually they should have had advantage against on the saving throw against. Oh no, yeah, no, they still passed anyway. So, 20 against Lithari.
Was that with disadvantage?
Oh yeah, no, that's a 10 because it's advantage cancelled out by disadvantage. So that's okay. So that's a 10, 11, 7, 24. It's a crit. 23. No, yeah, 23. 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2 hits.
I'm gonna try and catch the crit.
Okay. So Make me the roll for catching the crit. Cool. You catch javelin that's thrown at you, or the first one at least.
God.
And I'm gonna spend my last key point to throw it at this guy.
Okay.
Actually, no. Can I throw it up at the guy in the big black armor?
That will be at disadvantage because he's beyond the effective range of the weapon.
Okay, no, then I'm just gonna throw it at this guy.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, at this guy here.
Yeah, you count as being proficient with it. It is damage dice d6.
Plus, would that be Dex to throw it?
It counts as a monk weapon, doesn't it? So you can use Dex.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
Wow.
26 plus.
1d6 plus Dex. Cool. Yeah, you flip it around, strike the dude with the javelin. Then the same volley against Kelariis. 6 more javelins.
Boy, howdy.
So 23, an 18, an 8. Oh no, sorry. It's 21 because he has advantage. Another 21. That's another crit. And a 14. 14 that doesn't hit you.
Alright,
So
well, it was nice
that's
knowing you all.
1, 2, 3, 4, and crit. Okay, so you take that's 12, 18, 19, 20, 21.
We really should have sent me on that side.
32 piercing damage.
Okay. Well, that's great.
As a volley of javelins impact off your armor, several of them slicing through gaps or punching holes in the plate. That's the end of their turn. The 2 dudes in the back are going to throw as well. One at Lithari. 19 against Lithari?
Yeah, that was with disadvantage. Then yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah, no, actually that doesn't hit because they don't get the benefit of phalanx. And a 14 against Kelariis misses.
Yes.
Grim, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna step out. And oh, this is gonna be kind of nasty.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a bead. I guess I'll throw it at the far one because that's in 60.
Grim dashes out, focuses on a small black orb that he's holding in his hand, and just goes, "Fire in the hole!"
Are you kidding me? He goes, "This bitch is empty."
So I'm gonna aim it. Just gonna aim it here, I guess, and it's like a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so they've got to all save against it.
They all have to make a DC 15 Dex save.
Okay. What is their modifier to Dex? Okay, this is gonna be fun.
I don't imagine.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Uh-oh.
That's a 2.
Nice.
Wow.
That's a 10.
Nice.
That's a 16.
Nice.
7.
Nice.
That's a 5. That's a 15. So 4 and a 9.
So that's
So
2 successes, 4 fails.
Uh,
6 fails.
no, 3 successes.
Okay.
So I'll mark the ones that succeeded.
The question is,
'cause
do I
they get-
roll damage individually or?
No, you just roll the whole damage, and it applies to everything.
Okay. And there.
D5.
Yeah, it's
45.
Oh wait.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yeah. Oh no, it's 5d4.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
job.
try that again.
We're close.
There isn't such a thing as a D5.
Look, I mess things up something. Of course.
It's exactly the same anyway.
my god.
Oh.
Fan-bloody-tastic. Okay.
Perfect.
The dice will fix my
So the
mistakes.
ones that failed take the damage, and the ones
the
that
damage
succeeded...
and they just get ejected and nothing happens. to
Okay.
them. They get pushed outside of the area. So now there's this massive bowl with all the people that failed.
With all the
stuck.
duergar.
Oh, so they get ejected out of the 10-foot radius?
Yes.
Get pushed
Oh,
out.
okay, so that's bam. Bam. That guy gets, like, thrown through a door.
Nice.
Wait, aren't those people the ones who saved?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
they
the
get
ones that get
knocked out.
ejected.
Yeah,
Everyone
they're-
else is stuck in a big
Oh.
ball.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
stuck in that orb for a minute, and the only thing that goes through the
Oh,
wall of that
shit.
orb is air.
So they take 12. They all take 12 damage.
Can't we like push it as well?
Yes, you
Pick
can.
it up.
It's,
I
it's
can
one
chuck it off a
pound.
cliff if I really wanted to, but
It's 1 pound.
we don't have a
Thi-
cliff right
this
now.
may be your ticket out of here.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's
That's what I'm
what I'm
thinking.
thinking.
I should maybe I should have done it on this side, but actually, no, I can't grab another bead out of my backpack. Oh, well, actually, drawing a weapon is.
Yeah, you can grab it, you just can't throw it.
If I action search, I can.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is very true.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I think you know what's happening.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we need more of these.
Doom.
Yep.
Out go the beads of force.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess.
Oh yeah, that guy. Just. Oh no, those guys don't get hit because they're not in the aura.
Goodbye, action search.
So it's 15s again, yeah? So that's 5, 4, 19, 10, 17, 13, 17, 13.
Okay,
So that's-
three
Three
saves.
successes again.
And they take. Oh wow,
Oof.
that's a
That's
bad
really
roll.
bad.
It's funny because they're getting exactly average successes for what it should be, so...
Yep.
Oh,
now if only if I rolled average.
Yeah. That's a really bad damage.
Mm-hmm.
The guys who saved, did they take half damage? I forgot to ask that.
No.
No,
do
they
not.
don't. Okay, they just get ejected. Okay. So...
Yep.
Blam. Blam. Blam.
I was witnessing
And-
this fight through a little corridor. AKA, I can only see like a strip.
Well,
of
it's
light
a shame because
going
you
on.
don't get to watch the incredible phalanx get utterly demolished
I
by
know!
grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frag out.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is like the equivalent of just like flash banging a crowd.
Yep.
Yep. Turns out that you know, Phalanx gets messed up by magic,
Just a little bit.
which isn't really that surprising.
Okay.
This guy
So
has-
everybody not marked with a red marker is currently incapacitated in a giant sphere.
Yep.
Hiya.
Hello.
Oh wait, I still have some movement left.
Oh, sorry. Yes, you do.
Because I think I'm just gonna try and move. I can't really get past the orb, I guess. 2, 3, 5. Yeah, I can, so,
What is it to push the orb?
I think it's
Hang on,
can
I'll
be
look.
picked up. So I have to pick it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Okay, it can be picked up, and its magic causes it to only weigh 1 pound, regardless of the weight
Okay.
of the creatures inside.
Yeah, but I've already grabbed like an item from my.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the end. Arya.
Okay, I'm gonna move. here. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes.
And all the non-red ones are in balls.
Yeah, they're all like suspended in giant
They're,
like spheres.
these are also safe. The ones in the corners, like the center bit.
Oh yes, they should be marked as well. So
Okay. Finally. After all this
Just be
time.
careful you don't. Just be careful you don't cut off our escape route.
There's also like 5 to 10 people up on the second floor.
yes,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
there's a number of dudes wielding crossbows who've fired on them once already.
I recommend running through.
Yeah. We need to scoop up these balls and run.
Yeah, because essentially, Arya, if you run out, pick up the ball with your action, and then just toss it behind you. These guys will all end up behind you, and you can just run through what is left.
Yeah.
I wanted to do spike growth.
But you can use spike growth behind us while we're running.
Yeah,
so we can't-
you spike growth behind them so they can't pursue you.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get
They
through the
thought-
doorway, you spike
Could you-
growth behind us, and then we're off.
Could you
Yes.
spike growth the people up there so they're dealing with that?
It won't cause as much of a problem because they don't need to move to be able to attack you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
We
it's
wanna-
GM advice. It's better saved for as you're going to be leaving.
Yeah.
So
You can spike growth. Just use it to cover our escape
Yeah.
rather than trying to fuck them up now.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause
yes,
they're already fucked up.
yes, because you really need to leave because the action economy is not in your favor. They are gonna like beat you to death because there's so many of them if they get out.
Yeah, well, we have 1 minute.
okay.
Yeah, you have another 10 rounds. So
So,
Oh, yeah, that's
where's the speed of force?
basically it is. I'll draw a circle.
It's like here, and then like all those creatures without like a dot, and here.
Yeah, I will draw it in blue for you. Come on, lag. There we go. There's one. Come on. There we go. And there's 2.
Alright. So, can I just run through it?
What you need to do is you need to, take you back to where you were. If you move out, then you can grab the orb, chuck it behind you because it only weighs a pound. Assume you want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, grab all that shit. It ends up, like, on the opposite side of you.
Oh my god.
It seems so ridiculous.
Yeah,
It is pretty ridiculous, I will be honest with you.
It's good though.
Oh,
It's
I love when we dig through our backpack
Magic,
and
yo!
I love it when we dig through our backpack and find an amazing use for a magic artifact we haven't used in ages.
You know, well, I only have 2 left after this, so.
Yeah. Yeah, now you can move unopposed towards the exit, which is in the bottom.
Well,
Well, relatively unopposed.
Well, we can weave around people.
Okay, that's
You need to clear a path through what is left.
Also, an effect I always forget with Spirit Guardians that's probably going to be useful now. Things inside it are slowed. I always
Oh,
forget the thing.
yeah, that is a thing that you
Things
always
in it
forget.
have half movement.
So yes, that is going to be helpful moving into the things.
I just imagine them catching up and then slowing down, and then catching up and slowing
Yeah.
down.
I want to know what the look on this guy's face is like. We've just picked up his army and thrown it across the room.
Do you want to make me like a perception check?
Sure.
This is the expression commonly known as white hot fury.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the end of Arya's turn, I presume. Yes.
Yeah.
Lithari.
can't move anymore.
Wow.
Lithari is going to kind of like look impressed. I kind of go, wow, it looks like your friends still have a couple of tricks up their sleeves. And then she's gonna.
You say to Kelariis as she's full of like javelins.
I know, just
She's just like, ah.
Yeah, in fact, I'm gonna use that as a rally and rally her.
Okay.
Thanks.
But you're trying to act like the healer.
6 10 HP.
That's a bit better than.
It'll do.
Yeah.
Thanks
Every
for
point
it.
help.
Every point can save your
So you're
life.
gonna pick up your sword off the floor.
Yeah, I'm gonna run here, attack this guy, and then run here and attack this guy.
Okay. Sure. Give me an attack roll against the first guy. That's a hit. And fire damage.
Oh.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna punch this guy in front of the.
The duergar or the guy with the big shield?
The one that I just pinged. This one. I don't know.
Okay.
The different one.
Yeah, the
The
different.
one,
Yeah.
that, the one that we beat up in the.
Yeah. So the dudes with the that aren't wearing chainmail in their portrait. The difference with them is they're wearing slightly less heavy armor and they don't have large phalanx shields.
Okay.
A hot one.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch that guy.
Okay. Punch him in the face. That is not a hit. He manages to duck under your swing. Alright. Is that you done?
Yep.
Okay,
Use
Vondal.
my bonus action, dude.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Well, first of all, I feel like this is important. Kelariis,
Hello.
bada boom.
Why, thank you.
Healing
That's some
word.
Healing word at 4th fucking level.
Help
Be
me.
healed.
4d4. Then I'm gonna. Start
That's a
moving.
big roll for 44. Holy shit.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
it is.
Holy.
And then I guess I will, as I'm now smacking this guy, who's next to me with a
Yeah.
hammer, I'm gonna sort of shout up to this clearly officer guy and say, seems all your time spent in the Underdark has dulled your creativeness, duergar.
Ooh.
Wow.
Dwarven bird!
Fucking savage.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that doesn't hit though.
Against the phalanx guy, no.
Yeah.
Got any more of them channel divinities left?
I've already used my bonus action. Oh wait, we have to channel divinity. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. There you go. Plus 10 then.
Yeah, that hits then.
Fire in the hole. 7.
Nice.
7 in the
You
hole.
hit him just crunch against his heavy shield, like knocking him backwards. Like that doesn't leave like a lasting mark, but like it clearly hurt.
Yeah.
Vondal.
Painful. Pain in the arm.
Okay. I will run up this guy, who's definitely one of the ones I think I hit with lightning earlier.
Yes, he is.
And I will take a swing, maybe.
Okay.
I took
Dash towards him. You hit him.
yes.
Oh, cool. Yeah, like he's the guy who stepped forward to like go and pick up your weapon. So he got lightning bolted. He quickly stepped back into formation, stepped forward, watched his companions get like blasted by this bead of force, turns to face you, and just gets like a glowing, radiant sword just through the forehead.
Yeah, he got lightning bolted. Then I threw his friend's javelin at him.
Oh yeah, that happened as well. Yeah.
Then I
He's
ran,
had a rough time.
then I ran
Well, now he's
past him and slashed him with a sword, and then Kelariis just.
Oh yeah, yeah. So he's probably like clutching at the wound that he received from Marion, and just runs up to you and just like boom, just sword through the head.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna run up to the other guy, because apparently I can make it there with my movement. This guy. Take a
Oh yeah, just about.
Yeah,
Nice.
like just the edge of my movement, so
Nice.
maybe. Yes!
Oh! Ready your bingo cards, ladies and gentlemen.
3 on the
Oh, not quite.
Not quite. That's
Not
one
quite.
extra.
Wait, no, because I want to get out of here. And I'm
Okay.
Just at first
Smite
level.
it.
Damn.
This is a little overkill, I think, but it's fine. I want to get out of here, and wow, that was intense.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Also,
that's okay. That's 23.
Yeah, but on the plus side, they're gonna take some Spirit Guardians damage. 'cause
Yeah,
they
you bring down the blade and like you smite this guy, and he's just like you see the radiant energy just like blister the sunlight sensitive skin around his like the gash in his armor. They take Spirit Guardians damage. Roll it for me.
Couple ammo.
Okay.
It's a whopping 15.
I'm not going to roll it for everyone, so I'll just say that's yeah. That is half damage for all of them. 15 halved is 5, 9.
15 half to be 7.
Oh, 7. Yeah, sorry. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna say that the guy that Kelariis smited, like 2 cherubs, like descend upon him, and he is rapidly mutilated.
That sounds horrible for cherubs.
Yeah.
Does a bit, doesn't it? It's really horrifying that this is all of these Spirit Guardians.
Well, it's more the fact that like they're little cherubs with like rapiers, and they like stab these guys, but because it's radiant damage, like they've got sunlight sensitive skin, so they blister up horribly like as they are stabbed. This guy takes it as well. Although actually this guy has a lower save, so I should roll it again for him. Okay, he fails.
Nice.
These guys have slightly lower saves than the other one. So he takes 15. Whoops, I clicked the turn button. I didn't actually mean to do that. Because it's still their go. The dudes who are no longer like affected by the thing are going to try and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's difficult terrain, so that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They're just rapidly trying to reform their formation, but it's not easy.
Phalanx is already awkward.
But from above, you hear a number of like angry shouts in Undercommon before Actually, no. Yeah, no. There's an extended aggressive outburst in Undercommon. And Vondal, like you see all of the crossbows turn to be leveled at you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, he's pissed off. Oh my god, that was actually a decent dexterity saving throw.
And you have a
That's,
+2 because you're next to me.
You
Oh,
do.
even better, 16. That's the best dexterity save I think I've
You take half of 20, so you take 10 piercing damage as a number of crossbow bolts like have shot in your general direction.
How much, sorry?
10. And yeah, the remaining dudes, one gets a swing on Kelariis and one gets a swing on Lithari. They have advantage. Oh no, one of them has advantage, one of them does not. So against Lithari with advantage, that's a 24.
Yep, that is.
8 piercing damage. 1 against Vondal without advantage. 16 does not hit you. Whoops, I closed that by accident. So the remaining regular duergar are so 1, 2, 3. It's going to attack Lithari. Swing and a miss. Oh no, wait, no. 19. 19 does hit you, doesn't it?
Nope, because I punched a guy last turn.
Oh, yes, you did. Yeah.
That is
Because I
ridiculous.
punched a guy.
Yeah. So yeah, no. The swings his warpick at you, but you're just too agile. That should have been his on his turn. Grim.
Well, I'm gonna 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess I'll grab my mace, my morning star.
Okay. Ready to administer a good day.
Yup. Good days ahead. And I'll hit the shield, the duergar with the shield,
Okay.
or well, attempt to.
That is just enough to hit on the first one. Not enough on the second one.
Okay. And then I will use my shield bash to
Okay.
knock back the other one.
Okay, he makes a saving throw.
Athletics.
Oh,
or
athletics. Yeah. Okay.
He can his choice.
Well, he's going to choose athletics.
Ooh.
Natural one.
Oh.
Well,
So yeah, like he swings to hit Lithari, and he's just like totally exposed as you bring up your shield and just like rim punch him in the forehead.
And I'm bashing him back like 5.
Yeah. Okay. So he goes swoop 5 feet away from you. And Arya's turn. So that's 1 round. To keep track of. Lithari. What are you on for your ability? For your sword.
Oh.
Turn counter. Because by my count, you're on 7.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Arya.
Alright. And then I'm going to open the door.
Okay. Zoom. Doors open.
And that's as much movement as I have, so.
You can
No,
dash.
I can't do that. How many?
Because you still technically have your action, because it doesn't cost you an action to open the door.
Free action.
Oh, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay. Arya just sprints off. Follow me! I lead the way! Lithari.
Run here. Attack the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Nice one.
Shwoof. Like, turn into a fine mist, slip
Nice.
under his legs, and like stab him in the back.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That's fucking damage.
Double your fire damage as well because it's part of your weapon damage. Cool. Yeah. So you stab him in the back, and you watch as like flames like lick through his armor, and like he smokes. Like flames like lick up through his collar, like catch into his beard, and he just goes ah, ah, ah! And dies horrifically from burning.
Wow, you're being way more graphic today.
Yes, I mean you got a crit. Like, what am I gonna do?
I mean, to be fair, I can also stab somebody in the forehead before that.
Hold
so-
on,
Yes.
I want to
Oh.
punch the guy next to me.
Oh yeah,
He
go for it.
He didn't do screaming for that guy.
True.
Yeah, but you didn't burn a guy to death.
Yeah, I also did.
Lithari just burned a guy to death. Neither of those hit.
I feel like being burned to death warrants a lot more screaming.
Vondal.
Right, then.
Oh wait, yeah, yeah, no, it's fine.
Bye.
Okay,
Yeah. Look, someone's got to make sure Arya doesn't do anything too ridiculous.
he's out.
All I'm gonna do is go after you, and once you guys get past me, do spike growth.
Oh yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah. Fair. Let's have a look. And I might as well pop another Sacred Flame
Yeah,
on
damn.
this guy.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Sacred Flame, that's another
Just like-
shit damage roll. Sacred Flame either rolls really well or really badly for damage. There's no in between.
Well, that's not minus 15. It's dexterity saving throw.
It's either like 8
Oh,
or
natural
lower
20,
or
okay.
14 and over.
He saves.
Yeah, it's either 8 or lower or 14 and over. There's no in between.
So yeah, Sacred Flame does nothing. Kallistrate.
I'm gonna hit the guy next to me.
Okay.
Standard.
Swing.
Well, what else am I gonna do? It's what I do. It's my thing.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what I do. This is what I do. This is what I do. I crit on you.
Wow.
Cool. Yeah, that's a hit. That's some damage.
Swing again. Fuck. Just kidding.
That is not a hit.
That's fine.
Get over here.
I think. Oh. I'm gonna just kind of move. Whoops, that's the wrong. To here around. If I move around him, that doesn't.
If you move around him, you don't proc attacks opportunity,
Okay.
as long as you
I
don't
just wanna
leave
move
his
to
range.
There. Yeah, I just want to move to there because then I'm not like still out completely in the open.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You get what I'm trying to say.
Okay, so next round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vondal, a dude sprints basically like. Well, actually, what you don't see him sprinting. What you see, more accurately, what you hear is, you hear the sound of footfalls behind you, before the door to your right springs open, and there is a duergar there. He does not have enough to actually attack you, but he sprinted all the way to get here to get to you.
Well, he's taking damage.
He is. 'Cause as soon as the doors open, cherubs go whoop.
Wow.
Uh,
I think cherubs go.
he fails. Cherubs go wallow.
Does that mean he's on our side now?
No,
Uh,
that's a different spell entirely.
I know.
That's dominate person.
I have a, yeah.
Yeah, the cherubs like fly down and start like slashing at him with their little swords. One attacks Lithari and one attacks Kelariis. They no longer have their phalanx advantage because everybody's dead.
Wow.
Good.
That is a crit against Lithari though,
Uh-oh.
and a critical fail against Kelariis.
Nice.
you're rolling a lot of 20s.
I'm rolling a lot of 20s today. 15 piercing Lithari.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I was gonna
So
say, how
there
are you
have been
looking?
worse
'Cause I
crits.
can't see your health bar.
I am half a hit point above 50%.
Okay. That's
Okay.
decent.
Seeing as the two of you are the only people left in the courtyard, I need you to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, fuck it.
Wait, don't I also? I'm
Yeah, it's
also-
Grim.
Oh yeah, Grim's in the courtyard as well, so yeah, you also make a dexterity saving thing.
Yeah.
Grim gets a +2, but I think Lithari's out. Yeah, Lithari's out of range, so.
So that is... You all failed. Yes, you all
okay.
failed.
Like, the important question, is it like a single, like, what is this
Yeah.
saving against?
It is saving against having like a whole bunch of people trying to volley crossbow bolts at you.
Okay, because, I guess, would that count as, like, a single target thing, because they're targeting me?
No, because they actually aren't targeting you. They're just spraying arrows into the courtyard at anything that moves.
Ah, okay, that's unfortunate, otherwise I would have had an additional +3.
Yes.
Right.
So
Would I be able to catch any of these?
God, Lithari.
I will. Yeah, I'll let you use your ability to try and catch one of them, and you can deduct whatever it takes from whatever you get from the damage.
Okay. So.
Okay. Wow. That is 20 points off what you would take, which is enough to reduce what would hit you to 0.
I'm just fucking, like cutting arrows out of the sky with my sword.
So Grim and Kelariis, you each take 7 piercing.
Oh.
Well, I get to reduce that by.
You get to reduce it because it's mundane. And that is that. 2 remaining dudes are gonna go. Oh, actually, hang on. I forgot to move these guys because he is large, so he's going to use his improved athleticism to. Oh, this is going to move him, but I'll just move him back in a second. He's going to flip the ball full of his friends over and then run to here. No, here. Cute. And then he's going to move to there. Along with him, I guess they can pull javelins to throw at you, so they're going to do that. Javelins. Miss against Lithari. Miss against Kelariis. Yeah. Now these guys are. I guess this guy would. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So the commanding officer seems to yell something down, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This guy moves to here and goes. Bloop.
Ah, shit.
Fuck.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloop. Grim.
Then I will. I guess I'm just gonna start running.
That's a point actually. This big guy is now in the front of us.
Oh wait,
taking damage.
Oh yes, yeah. What was the last roll you rolled?
10.
10. He takes half.
Oh wait, does the other one get a reaction from me leaving us?
He will do, yes. So he tries to bring his war pick down on you. He hits.
No. Well, how bad could it be?
You take 6 piercing damage.
Okay. So that's not too bad. Nope.
That is quite possibly the worst he could have rolled on 2d8 plus 2.
I'm thinking I'm gonna have to, well, get my way through here. So.
He is 2 size classes larger than you.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I guess then 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, but it's difficult terrain.
Yes.
I don't get advantage
See ya,
or
Grim.
anything. No, no, I don't want disadvantage on my attacks.
Well, you could attack him and then move.
That's true. I'll attack. There we go.
Okay.
Bash.
That's a hit.
And I'm gonna.
Okay, so
Oop.
you run towards him and like he's bringing the war pick like down to attack you, and you just run between his legs and just stab upwards with the Morning Star, and he collapses, and as he collapses down he goes shoo, boop, 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 and becomes small again, and
Oh.
Does he make that noise?
shrinks to being tiny and is sort of like holding his manhood and falling prone.
What?
Because Grim ran underneath him and like Morning starred him in the gooch.
I also want
Just
to
say
say
balls.
No, he hit him in the gooch. He didn't hit him in the balls.
I also wanted to use maneuvering attack to tell Kelariis that she could move.
Yeah, that.
Oh, thank you.
You do not ignore the attack of opportunity from that guy, by the way. But 1, 2.
No, this creature can use his reaction to move half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, from the target of your attack. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
good point.
That's
Well
fine.
spotted,
I don't-
well spotted.
I don't mind. That's
I
okay.
can
Okay.
actually move one more while doing this.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it gets to swing at you with his knife. Well, it's a short sword, but it's called a knife. It hits you. You take 8 piercing damage.
That's fine.
Okay, and then as my final action, Lithari, let's see if we can free you up.
Sweet. Okay.
Okay. Commander strike.
Blinding strike.
Lithari, finish him off and get out of there!
Oh yes.
Get rid of the guy.
Okay, yeah, you
Nice.
get given an order and you just slip into your soldier ways and you do it. So yeah, I think with fire, 14, 22. Okay, it's not quite enough to finish him off.
Man.
He is looking pretty burst for wear though, as you bring a savage slice up across his guard. Yeah, initiative tracker ticks over. This is 17 turns in initiative. This is a new record.
Look, y'all, we need to get in this hallway so we can get out of
We're
here.
getting there. We're
Get in
trying.
here.
We're trying.
Think about it. We've done this entire map in less than 2 minutes.
Yes, you have.
Shit. Yeah, you're right.
God.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I'm just
God, we're
gonna
gonna
stand here
sleep for
so
fucking
you all
days
can
after
come
this.
past me, so I can use spike growth.
Wait, so you're gonna prepare an action?
Yes. Once you all are past me, I'm gonna cast spike growth.
Okay.
Okay.
So hurry.
Okay, that's the end of your turn, Lithari.
Okay, I am going to. Oh shit! What happened to my nose? Yeah, I'm gonna slash this. I'm gonna punch this guy in the face.
Okay. Whoa. That's a hit. Okay. Yep. So yeah, you punch him in the face. He staggers backwards, holding his nose. He's not down yet.
He's not down yet. Okay, punch again.
Okay. That is not a hit. Brings his shield up to block the second blow.
So I'm just gonna attack him with this sword.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
That is also not a hit.
Yeah, I'm running.
Okay. You don't take attack of opportunity.
Nice.
Where was that?
Oh, I did take the initiative tracker.
Got 1, 2, good.
Okay. Vondal.
Um,
And you're gone.
I think yeah, we'll go for a hit. Bada boom. Okay, no, channel divinity.
Okay. Channel divinity.
So need to get this guy out of the way. Oh, that's so good. That's much better for a damage roll.
Okay. Yeah. That's 18 damage.
You still standing?
He is still standing. Yep.
Yep. War
Bonus action, War Priest.
bonus action, War Priest.
Okay.
Ah.
Nice.
Right, this is only the first number, so 6.
Okay. Cool. So you sort of like you overhead your hammer, like bring it down, like crush through his defenses, leave him reeling, and then you like backhand him with the hammer, and he sort of like he staggers away. He looks like a stiff breeze would finish him off.
Right. Damn. So yeah, I guess that's what I can do.
But you can run away.
Although, actually, yeah, I probably will move. I don't care if you want to
Yeah.
try and smack me.
Yeah, he's gonna try and stab you as you walk away. 18
That doesn't hit.
doesn't hit. He like brings his like knife down, well his short sword down, and doesn't penetrate your armor. Kelariis.
Split.
Yay. Let's start with
Splint Melon Shield, yo.
Yeah. Or
6. It's down. Whoops, that's the wrong way. Okay.
Dashy,
Stay
dashy.
there. Yep. I dashed. There.
Okay. This guy steps forwards. Steps forwards. There we go. Steps in front of Grim and blop. He still looks horribly, horribly wounded, but he is now giant and horribly, horribly wounded.
Yep.
This guy moves in behind you and does the same thing in an attempt to box you in.
Damn, son.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just me, I can't see anything happen.
I think that's just you.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
just
it's
quickly reload.
Oh, go.
You hear some yelling from the courtyard above you. That's the end of that. Oh, I guess that guy can throw a javelin down the corridor, and that's about it. So he's going to throw it at Arya, because that's basically the only person he can see. Stone guard, javelin.
Grim.
I like how
Okay.
nobody notices Grim ever.
A javelin sails over Arya's head.
Jeez.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Grim.
Well,
The guy in front of you, I will say, the guy between you and your companions does look like he's very worse for wear.
yeah, but like, see, I also have to trust myself to hit, actually. Or like, actually hit. But I could just dash through.
You could just dash and take the attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I'll just do that. Actually, on my way like past him, I'm gonna try and smash open the door that I'm walking past because I kind of want to know what's there.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, that door is already open, technically.
Oh, is it
I'm
open?
telling you.
Yes, because there is another duergar standing there.
Oh,
in the
I just
doorway.
can't see.
Yeah, no, it's because it isn't actually. I forgot to open it because it would have been opened at the end of last turn.
Okay. No, I just wanted to see there wasn't anything important.
Yeah, okay.
But it does mean an additional attack.
It does mean an additional attack of opportunity.
Oh,
So once. Wait,
One.
my
He'll be-
first
he'll be
and
alright.
one, two.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Look, he's on full health, and he takes reduced damage
There.
because they're doing mundane.
There we
so
go.
He's fine. And now
Uh,
is the perfect time.
A 14 doesn't hit you.
Nope. It's 19.
Okay, so only one of them hits you.
He's
And he does 9 piercing damage. 9.
Nine.
Nine.
Actually, 6. That doesn't
Wrong
count.
campaign.
Well, and then
Then Arya's reaction goes off. You cast Spike Growth. What is the radius on Spike Growth?
It's 20.
20. So, pen, draw shape. Presumably you just cast it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Boom. That's the end of the turn. Arya, presumably you guys now just run.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
you know, we're gonna
Yes.
run through the.
Okay,
System.
so first things first, everybody make me stealth checks.
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Well, is Arya doing the thingy behind us?
It's already done.
But it's concentration.
Oof.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm great at. No, we have disadvantage! We're the fucking worst!
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I beat you.
We're the worst at stealth!
Damn it! What natural 20 gone.
No.
Okay, so 7, 14, 15, 16, 22, 23. So 1, 2, 3 failures. 23. That's all of you. Oh, actually, no. It would be Arya as well, so it'd be 4. So yeah, all of you except Lithari take 4 piercing damage, which means Arya, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 10.
Plus 2 from Kelariis.
Yeah, we're close. Yeah, sorry.
That's a pass.
Nice.
Okay, so with that, a volley of crossbow bolts descends from the walls at you guys as you jump into the trench. It is at this point that the duergar realise the problem in their fortress. There is a hairline trench running up the side of the walls that they cannot look down into from the murder holes of their castle.
Too little, too late.
And this is why the information was probably worth the 500 gold.
Even though we didn't
Indeed.
pay that much. We paid 25.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so running at full kilter, you guys make it up the trench in maybe 10 minutes. You can hear in the distance behind you there is yelling and shouting, but it is a decent distance behind you guys. You're not out of the woods yet, though. What do you want to do?
we need to go straight for the exit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty fast.
Guess we kind of have to.
Can they follow us though?
They probably can.
Probably, yeah. I'm
We'll
trying to
just
think how
need-
we can make it so they can't follow us.
Look, maybe we can block the entrance as we get there,
Well,
or like.
what I am definitely thinking is, you know that dam we made around the cellar entrance?
Yep.
Unmake
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, okay, but we,
I mean, you've got a hell of a long way to go before that
I was gonna
happens.
say, it's
Yeah.
been a while.
like,
I know.
I don't know if they're gonna chase us up like 25 minutes upstairs.
Yeah, but it'll hopefully bring water down here as well.
Well, we don't want.
Even then.
We need to block the staircase completely.
We
We don't
do.
want them coming back.
We do, but how do we do that?
However, do we really want to destroy the passage? to the-
Are you discussing this right now?
I mean, probably while we're moving.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, like as we're running.
Yeah.
we sound probably slightly more exhausted.
Yeah.
than
Okay.
we-
Everybody, make me Constitution saves.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For fuck's God. Okay. Well.
Okay, so Kelariis and Vondal, you begin to flag after a couple of minutes. You are very tired and quite wounded.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Hmm.
You get the feeling that you could probably still like outpace them, but if you do, you are almost certainly going to become fatigued. You have enough of a head start to try and hide from them if you want, or you can just try something else.
But isn't this like fairly open? If I remember correctly, with like the
Yeah.
fleshy
Yeah.
grass.
Yes.
Is there any place to
Look at
hide?
this.
Well, as you can see, as on the picture, there's like wow, I'm just drawing a square. That's fine. There's a number of like outcroppings like this that exist that you could sort of like shelter behind and try to hide from. Because by the time you get to the edge of the canyon, you're still a decent distance from the fortress. You're like 20 minutes walk away from the fortress.
Hmm. Actually, are we going through a lot of grass?
You will be very shortly.
Fleshy.
Okay, because I was considering like lighting the grass on fire behind us, but they would definitely find us.
Mm.
But they would have to go through fire.
Yeah, but it wouldn't. I don't know if it'd stay on fire for very long.
Give me a nature check.
Well,
Can
I
you
guess
set
that's
the
really-
fleshy grass on fire?
I guess burning grass isn't that amazing
No,
as nature.
probably not worth it.
Yeah, like this grass is like, despite its appearance, it's far too healthy to like burn properly. So at worst, you'd create like a small puddle of smoke.
Look, we just an SOS, a smoke signal. That's a terrible plan.
I could cover it. Is there wind here?
Oh, your smoke bottle.
Yeah, but they'd still be able to see us.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they-
they
giant-
head in a different direction.
Yeah,
like-
that's.
Does this? I mean, would the smoke follow us? And would you even be able to get it back if
What is
we
what
just
is the
left
wind
it.
requirement to disperse the smoke?
I believe it's a lot. Hold on, I need to bring it up.
Because I don't think it's going to be enough to disperse it.
Yeah.
Because it's a little more than a faint like breeze in this
Yeah,
cavern.
I think it was measured in miles per hour.
Yeah, it's the wind is not strong enough to disperse the cloud.
I could cover like a really huge area, but if they're far behind us, I could cover a really huge area with it, and we could hide somewhere within it.
The only thing I'm thinking is like if they happen to have lost us, we're kind of gonna give ourselves away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to try and
So
hide
we
in the
could-
smoke screen because that'll give them a smaller area to search.
Are you guys running at this point, or have you stopped?
I guess if Vondal and
walk.
Kelariis are struggling, we'll just
Yeah.
like slow down. We're
Okay.
still moving.
I could sneak
Walking.
off and pop the bottle somewhere else.
I mean, yeah, popping the bottle somewhere else is probably a good idea.
Oh, if you
Oh, that
shoot
would
off
actually-
alone,
yeah,
To
though.
try and
that
create
would-
a diversion.
That would be a good idea if you can, like, send them in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanna try that?
Create a diversion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do that.
In that case, I'll say you can do that uninterrupted. Like you can, because you have insane movement, so you can like dash off in a matter of seconds, find an isolated space away from your companions, pop the smoke bottle. Everybody make me stealth checks with advantage.
That's okay-ish.
Well,
Oh,
oh my
technically
God.
yours
Oh
is
my God.
those of you in heavy armor are cancelled out. Okay.
Well, I
Well,
got two
well,
ones
yeah,
anyway, so it
You
doesn't
have a
fucking
+2.
Okay. The man in the shiny silver and gold armor is kind of obvious running across the very dark field.
matter. Yeah.
Hmm.
Fuck.
But the rest of you sort of like are fairly sort of well concealed. Like, give me all perception checks.
I see.
Good job, Grim.
Okay.
Oh, somehow I see. I need to protect my loot.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you can.
So Grim and Vondal, as you sort of like you turn briefly for a moment to catch your breath and look behind you, you do see maybe 30 or 40 duergar spread out along the ridge, looking for you guys, and the two of you manage to spot what is it's hard to tell at this distance, but it's quite one of them is quite possibly the commander. But they are definitely pointing at sort of like the smokescreen distraction and sending a large number of people off towards that.
Worst
Handy.
case, we have less resistance once they find us.
Yeah.
How far away do they look?
Well, you guys have been traveling for maybe 15 minutes since leaving the gate, so they're maybe 7 or 8 minutes behind you guys.
Alright.
Like you're like 8 minutes across this plain the moment they come out of the canyon.
How
Oh,
far
actually,
is-
probably even more than that. They're like 10 minutes behind you because they didn't take the secret path.
What about the spike growth? Would that have stopped them, or does it just? slow
Oh, yes, that slowed them down, but that slowed them down like a matter of seconds and caused them to take damage. So
Yeah.
it was what got you away to the canyon without being pursued.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they would have been right on your tail.
We should. How far is it to the staircase?
Maybe another 10 minutes.
That's the thing.
Oh,
In the-
20 if you're walking slow.
I
We should
feel
probably
like
get
we
to
should.
the staircase before we stop. Or
Yeah, if you're being stealthy about it, it'll take you like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just
Staircase.
march on.
Yeah.
Yeah. To the staircase.
If anybody wants to get rid of any axes away right now, we can temporarily store it in a bag so you don't have to carry everything whilst we're like marching.
My stuff isn't that heavy.
Yeah, none of you are over encumbered, so
No, but I was more like, in character. It's like,
yes.
like if you can choose to carry around like 10 pounds, like a 10-pound shield and like mace and whatever, like it's quite nice if you can like not carry those while
Yes.
marching.
But you guys aren't impeded by the effects, is what I want to make clear.
He suggested it for RP reasons.
Yes.
Okay, well let's march.
From what you can tell, it does seem like they eventually sort of spot you guys out, but you're too far away for them to effectively pursue you. Although they do seem to be sort of... They're not, like, chasing you at high speed, but they're definitely coming in your direction. But you reach the cavern entrance that is, like, carved into the stonework. Or carved into the surrounding cave.
And they're definitely not like a short rest away from getting here.
Oh, yeah.
If you take a short rest, they will be like right on your tail.
Yeah, let's not take a short rest.
Yeah.
They're half an hour behind you.
Yeah.
Well, not even that. 20 minutes.
We'll just probably take a breather before we go up, like not like an actual short rest.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Have a short break and then head up the stairs.
Take
Okay.
5.
We'll have time for a rest when.
Yeah, you take 5 minutes before going up the stairs.
We'll
Like
have time
everybody,
for a rest once we get to the surface.
is everybody holding up?
Just about.
Yep.
Yeah.
I say riddled full of holes.
Well, yeah, you guys have like 5 minutes to like chat amongst yourselves about everything that's happened, because I'm pretty sure some of you have questions.
Oh.
Especially Lithari, I can imagine, has a burning question, or at least a burning statement, which involves "sorry about your dog."
Yeah, I kind of turn to Arya and I just go, yeah, I'm so sorry about your wolf, Lyra. I had my back turned and I couldn't move quick enough.
I just kind of wave my hands at her and go, well, Lyra isn't exactly a normal wolf, so I wouldn't worry
Well,
too
I
much
kind of
about
figured
that.
that part out.
Yeah.
Hey, at least you didn't find out in the flashy way we did.
Yeah,
That's true.
Oh.
She's sort of a demigod. So I can resummon her whenever I want to.
Lithari, you've heard of rangers being able to summon magical animals before, but never gods.
Yeah.
Demigod
think-
is different.
Slightly. A god's child with a mortal. Slightly different, but not that much.
I think she's kind of taken by surprise, but also takes it in stride a little bit. Just kind of nods, impressed. And she kind of turns to Kelariis, and goes, "How about you? Are you holding up all right?"
I'll be fine. I've been through worse and survived, so.
Good to hear it. And she kind of just claps her on the back.
That hurts.
On one of the holes, just like,
Yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, Lithari, I do have a question as to something that happened back in the fortress.
Yeah.
How do I put this? What on earth was it you did back in the forge room? The shadows.
Well, it's and I kind of just draw my sword and kind of run my fingers along the edge of the blade, and I'm just that's the whole reason why we're down here. It has something to do with this metal.
So it's magical metal.
She kind of like takes it as she's kind of running her fingers across the edge of the blade. She kind of takes it in two hands, kind of like holding it in like presentatory way, and kind of motions for Vondal to kind of like touch it, I guess.
Okay.
I guess I have a closer look at it.
Do you sort of like pick it up and handle it?
Probably, yeah. It's like
Okay.
exact, like I guess in the way that a smith would test a new weapon.
Yes. It is, for starters, it is deceptively light. It like bearing in mind that this is a fairly hefty longsword. A woman of Lithari's advanced years would struggle to wield this with the dexterity that Lithari does, which you suspect partially has something to do with the fact that the blade is far lighter than you would expect from a solid chunk of steel.
Yeah.
The second thing about it is the fact that you would expect the blade to be like cold, as in like sort of the temperature of the surrounding air, which is not terribly warm. Instead, it's almost like it's like touching someone else's hand. Like it's like almost body temperature warm. Give me a Arcana check as well, I guess.
Nope.
No. There is some residual magic there, although it seems to be spent currently. But yeah, there is something magical about it.
So I'm just running badly today. I guess when he's done, he sort of hands it back, like making sure handle first.
Yeah.
And it's just like well, I guess if we do have a bit of a break when we get back to the surface, I know what I'm looking into if I get the chance.
I feel like we have plenty to talk about when we get back to the surface, like how we should stick to a plan sometimes
Yes.
What?
instead of argue about it.
Who's that character?
You have a point. You have a point there. But
That's
further
not
conversation
strong
can
suit. Fair.
presumably wait till we're back on the surface and we know we're safe.
Yeah. Well, we're taking a breather anyway.
Well, by this point, by the time you've sort of like had all of your conversations, you're ready to get going again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will point out there is for you, Arya, there is that the same sense that you felt when the last time you were separated. There is sort of like an absence of something important in your spirit.
If only I could realize the other thing.
Yeah.
That's weird with my spirit.
Yes. This is a sort of a dull ache of there's just something not right.
I'm just amazed by how relaxed you are about Lyra just poofing.
Yeah.
Well,
I was way less relaxed the first time.
I don't think she's relaxed about it so much as it's just sort of a case of I can bring her back. Don't worry about it right now.
It's just like a case of I know she's not actually
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like she's actually dead like it would be with any other companion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
but like it's still an experience seeing them just
Oh yeah.
dissipate.
Yeah.
well, I mean, as a person, I've already been through this because the first time it happened, I got hit with a whole bunch of other shit as well.
Yes. Well, yeah.
So-
Also, like it was when you first saw it the first time, because of the magic in the grove, it was slightly different. This time, it was just a poof. But yes, you are filled with a dull, throbbing existential loneliness.
It's not a nice feeling, and it's definitely not something I want to have happen
No.
all the time. But it's better than one of you going down, because I cannot. I can just
Yes.
resummon Lyra. I can't resummon you guys.
I can kind of resummon someone
You
once.
can.
Sort of.
Once.
Hey, did anybody drop below half health in that whole thing?
I think I got really close to it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
I'm
didn't
not quite.
quite
I'm
hit
not
that.
quite half.
I didn't take too much damage.
I'm,
I was,
close to half.
I was surprisingly safe most of the time.
Yeah.
Probably helped
wait,
that
no,
I decided just to run down the corridors and be like the person looking for info.
Yeah, I'm just below half now, but like not by much.
I'm like 6 away from half.
So, yeah,
Okay,
I
so
think that was pretty well.
Upstairs.
it's not bad.
yeah, you guys head up the stairs. It takes you a long time. Eventually, you get to the top. Presumably, you just go up the stairs and leave the basement.
Yeah. Well,
Do we want to block the staircase somehow?
well, I want to break. Well, hang on. What was the?
This is a staircase like chiseled into solid rock, by the way. It's literally like a mined-in staircase.
Look, what we can do
Well, could we
is...
try and block the doorway to the stairs in the basement?
But see, the problem is it opens like inwards towards the staircase.
Yeah, so we could block the door.
Yeah, but like we can't block it and go out through the door. Or well, at least not effectively block it.
Yeah, it's not. You're not going to find a very efficient way to block it unless you've got some sort of way of doing it.
Well, regardless, this is the thing as well. Like, if we break the dam again, all the weight of the water is going to reapply back to the basement latch, which is going to make it really hard to open from the inside. And even if they did, they'd then get flooded with water.
Oh, no. Wait, how? I think
And
you're
then-
understanding this wrong. Like, so if we're at the stairs, it
Yeah.
opens towards the stairs, and like, so the water would push it open.
No, doesn't it open
No,
out?
because we had trouble opening it in the first place.
You're
because it
talking about
opens
different
outwards.
doors.
Yeah, I
Oh.
stopped talking about the door and started.
You're talking about the
talking
hatch.
About the hatch.
Oh, the
Yeah.
hatch.
Yeah, I stopped talking about the door and started talking about the hatch.
Also, you guys know that basically if you allow the basement to flood, the basement is very quickly going to be filled with toxic gas.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's true.
but like, I have
we can-
another problem with doing that. It's like, do you want to leave a toxic bomb just randomly?
Well, no, but what I'm saying is we basically seal the latch, break the dam, so that if the duergar try to open it, not only will it be hard, they'll then flood the basement they're all in and poison themselves.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
Yeah,
what
okay.
I'm suggesting we do.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and do that. And with that, we will take a break, because I need a drink.
Okay, same.